Lightly with you. On high. King's honor, friend. For the Alliance. Greetings. Be careful. Well met. Light bless you. Greetings. Be careful.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my god. I'm so dead. I just want to get to the freaking flight path. It's a good thing this is not a hardcore server. Of course, if it was a hardcore server, I wouldn't have done that. Have any like? Don't have any like bubble or anything. This level apparently.
Well met. Light bless you. Good day to you. Senior.
Hey, thanks, Luck. I appreciate that, man. I'll tell Amber you said that. Yeah, Amber's doing pretty good after her surgery, so I appreciate that, man. Hope you and your lady are doing well, my friend.
Yes. Fantastic.
This person just gave me a bunch of bags. 10 slots. Hey, it's better than what I had. Awesome. That is one of the best X packs is where I did most of your rating. Oh, that's good, HD. It's Apollo. Yeah, this is if you look in the description, this is Apollo 3. It's been out for about it was launched I think on 12/12, you know, last month. So, yeah. See if we can get this add-on working. I thought I put it in the. Yeah, and Amber's after her surgery, you know, she's doing much better. So she still has to go to cardiac rehab and stuff, but definitely is doing better. Thanks, Luck. I really appreciate it, man. It's nice to for anybody to say anything. You know, it's definitely good. Yeah, I was really scared there for a while with her because she was not in good shape. Yeah. You know, RL, I think it's here. Hold on a second. I don't know. I think it's. I'm not sure. I think it's 3x. I think it's 3x, Danny. I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. In battle. Ah, too bad. I was hoping ring menu would work, but yeah, but it's I'm pretty sure. I think it's 3x. We're gonna have to do this the hard way, boys. We're gonna have to go to options. Yeah. Oh, hey guys. If you're gonna play this, do here. Hold on a second. Go here. If you guys are going to play this, go to the video here. Go watch this video and download this client. Don't download the one from there. This is a here. Yeah, go to this URL. If you're gonna download the client, download it from this URL and you'll get a oh God, what is it called? You know, you're gonna get one of those download links where you can use your file. The oh, what's it called? Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. Urgh. You guys know what I mean. That file share software, and you'll download like the file share, and it'll download way faster, and it'll be a much better version of the client. So trust me, just use that link to grab it. You're definitely gonna want to do that. So. About Warmane. Warmane is Wrath of the Lich King, yes. Well, the level cap, so he's probably only level 80, Zion, because the level cap in Cat is 85, I believe. So we'll be shooting for level 85 on this server. Ooh. Rolling hills. Oh God. Not do that. Yeah. I think we have all the filters that are gonna work. Yeah, I don't know what the player base is. I mean, there's people in the server. I don't know how many. I don't think it's gonna be a ton. I think Hamster Wheel did a video on this server like a month ago, or maybe yeah. If you look, I think Hamster Wheel did a video on the server. I think that's. Yeah. Here you go.
And I never really walk
So Hamster did a video on this server 2 weeks ago.
on my toes and carefully check what's around the corner. Though that's more a critique against the expansion itself, not against the team of Apollo. This is also the reason why I like the 3 times experience rate they offer on the server, as
So there you go. It's 3 times experience.
it speeds up the pretty mundane and boring leveling journey. Speaking of speeding up the leveling journey, here on Apollo 3 you also automatically unlock any flight path to a location that is within your leveling range. So no
That's
long
pretty
walks
cool.
required to go to a new zone, you can just fly there right away, which was definitely very convenient. So while playing here on my Tauren Paladin, because yes, Horde can finally roll something else than Blood Elf Paladins in Cataclysm, I found very little things wrong with the actual questing content. Every quest I encountered worked, the animations and dialogue seemed in order, and apart from maybe some iffy pathfinding, it feels like a pretty polished server. Though of course, no server is without its problems, and it would be unfair not to mention some of the problems that Apollo 3 is currently facing. Number 1 is the faction balance. It's not too great right now with a ratio of 65% Horde and 35% Alliance.
Mostly Horde.
I've also noticed little
Hey,
to
Phil.
no action by the team of Apollo to counter this, because usually private servers try to prevent this by giving the minority faction extra perks like an even higher leveling rate, free mount skill, double reputation gains or something. But here, there's just not much going on. I even saw a message on their Discord, which was literally them just kindly suggesting to roll Alliance to help even the faction balance. And to no one's surprise, that really didn't do anything to fix the issue.
I don't understand why people always roll Horde. I don't get it. I've never understood why the faction. I mean, I think it's shows how pathetic the MMO player base is, because I don't think it's so much that the Horde's better, because there's a couple things people like being the bad guy, so to speak, and some people like some of those races, I guess. But the Alliance is a good faction, but I just think it's just that people jump onto the side that they think's gonna let them win more battlegrounds, the side that's gonna let them win more, world PvP or whatever. You're like, well, if we get on the Horde, there's more of us, so it's gonna be easier. It's almost like I feel like that's the attitude.
So, as
Which
of
is
right
kind of
now,
pathetic,
this problem
I
still
think. I
stands,
feel it's
and it's
pathetic.
definitely something that could be better.
But-
Another thing I noticed was that in some dungeons the gear was a little off. For instance, in Skolemans, a level 40-ish dungeon here in Cataclysm, I saw countless items drop that were for level 55 to level 60 players.
Wow.
Which can't be right.
That's not
By the
right.
way, Skolemans, man, that dungeon has a lot of quests here. I literally dinged almost 2 entire levels by just handing in these quests. So that was some tasty experience. Aside from that, there's also another big problem, which is that the server still suffers from frequent crashes and disconnects, to the frustration of the players.
You like the new
So
sword?
far, this has caused a lot of disconnects when I was just playing casually of the play.
Well, I think the Horde leveling zones are easier. I definitely think the Horde leveling zones are easier than Alliance. But that doesn't matter on this server. I'm talking about vanilla, right? Vanilla WoW. Like in Cataclysm, it really doesn't matter. I mean, the leveling is going to be super fast. So, you know. I like, for the starting areas, I like the Horde starting areas a little. I mean, I like, Mulgore. I like Mulgore starting area. I like, I like the Undead starting area. And I like the night. I don't like the Night Elf starting area that much. I don't like the Human starting area that much. Why is my phone blowing up? And I don't like, but the Dwarf starting area is okay. I really dislike the Troll and the Orc starting areas. I don't like them at all. At all. I really dislike them. They're probably my least favorite. But yeah, I would have to say in general, like overall, I probably like the Horde starting areas as a whole better than the Alliance. The reason I play on Alliance, there's two reasons I play Alliance most of the time. One is that I like to play Paladins. And there just wasn't any Paladins in Vanilla that weren't Alliance. You had to be Alliance. So, same thing I think with the Burning Crusade. No, the Burning Crusade I love. So in Alliance, in Vanilla, I back in, because I've played the game ever since it came out. I even played beta. I even played on beta, beta on Doomhammer, before WoW was even launched. And so I played Paladins, and I like Night Elves. I always loved Night Elves as a race. I thought the Night Elf race is still my favorite race, is the Night Elves. So, because of the Night Elves and because of the Paladins, I got stuck kind of on the Alliance early on, and I just kind of always stuck with it, I was always kind of there, for lack of a better excuse, Why? I don't think I need this to But I like the undead. I like the undead. I like the Night Elf starting area to a degree. I like Darkshore. I don't mind Dalaran too much, but it's a little spread out. It's good if you're going to be an herbalist, though. Yeah, see, Robin nailed it on the head. It's the side with the higher population, and that's where people go. But that is such a bad way to look at it, right? Like, it is the side with higher population. And it's because people are so worried that they're going to be on the side that doesn't have enough people that they just immediately cause the problem of going to the other side and just making the problem 10 times worse, right? If you would just, it's just, I like the servers, the private servers, and I've seen this on private servers before, where they basically just lock it out. Basically what they say is if there's like 2,000 Alliance characters on this account, once the Horde side gets to 2,000, then you can't, or once the Horde side gets to, like, maybe let's say 2,500, you can't create, or maybe they do something like maybe 3,000. So let's say there's 3,000 Horde, and there's 2,000 Alliance accounts on that server. They'll lock the Horde at that point. They'll say, well, you know what? There's already a plus 1,000 Horde. They'll lock it. So you cannot create another Horde until the balance is more, is under 1,000. And I've seen servers do that, and to me, that's a great way to do it. Don't let them create these crazy imbalances. So I don't know. I mean, there's lots of ways you can fix it, but people just don't want to. They're lazy, I guess. I don't. I look at the server, as long as the server's got some people. Like it said, I looked at it and it said there were 65% Horde, and 35% Alliance. And I said, you know what, that's enough. I'll go Alliance. If it was like 90% Horde and 10% Alliance, I probably still would have went Alliance. You know what I mean? Because I want to play a human Paladin. That's what I want to play. You know what I mean? You love humans for PvP? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Big? I like humans for PvP as well. So I like the human racial. But I just like, I like humans. Well, I don't think you have to be an idiot to roll on the low population side. I just did. I just rolled on this server, and there was a 65%. I just told you, 65% Horde, 35% Alliance. And which side did I choose? I chose Alliance. So because I don't really care. I mean, I want to play what I want to play. I play MMOs to have fun, not to min max them to death. Not to be like, oh, I have to win every battleground, or I have to win every, like arena match or whatever. I don't do that. I play it to have fun. I know that by playing a human paladin, I'm going to have more fun than I would playing like a blood elf paladin, for example. So, there may be I may reap some shit because of it. There might run into situation later down the road where it's harder, but I don't really plan on doing open world PvP. So if I'm like doing 2v2 arena or 3v3 arena, I don't think I'm going to have an issue. Oh shit. This guy's going to kick my butt. Ooh. Holy crap. They're bringing more people. I don't really remember this fight. All I know is I'm getting my butt whooped. I think it's okay. I think I'm all right. Yeah. I mean, I think the days, I'm really looking forward to Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, and Pantheon I don't think has a faction. I don't think it has a faction like that. I think if you want to be really smart about MMOs in today's world, because of the min-maxing mentality of the millennials, which I'm not, right? I think you really shouldn't go with the factions anymore. I think you just need to have individual races that have individuals' pros and cons and let players make their choice. You look at a game like Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, which I think is going to be probably a pretty good game. I'm going to cover it a lot for sure when it comes out. And it's just like you have all these really unique races, or maybe even think of a game like Skyrim. Skyrim is kind of an interesting example because in Skyrim you have all these different races and you have these different stories that play themselves out, but they cross over. Just because you picked one race doesn't mean you can't do this particular quest line. I mean, usually they all kind of cross over, and I think that's good. And I think I think there should be advantages and disadvantages to picking a race, and I think should be some things that are a lot more difficult to do because you are maybe a dwarf as opposed to a human. I mean, for example, let's say like Lord of the Rings. Elves don't really like dwarves that much, so if a dwarf is trying to get through an elven city to research something or to find somebody, he's going to find it more difficult because the elves aren't going to want to help the dwarf. But it doesn't mean he can't do it. It just means that because he picked dwarf for that particular quest, that particular scenario, it's going to be more challenging. And that's the way it should be. It should be more like that. It shouldn't be like, oh, I'm an alliance or something and I'm against the Horde just because they're the Horde. I would prefer it to be more based along the lines of like Lord of the Rings, where certain races may not get along with other races, but it doesn't mean that they can't, right? It doesn't mean that they can't work together. It just means that they probably won't. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think the day of creating the factions should really be put to bed. Look at Herod on classic servers. I always choose what I want to play. I almost always pick Alliance. Almost always. Like in Cataclysm, I know I played a blood elf paladin, and I know I've played undead and stuff in different expansions. But in vanilla, I was all Alliance, and Burning Crusade, I was pretty much all Alliance. It wasn't really until Wrath of the Lich King that I even played my first Horde character, probably. Yeah, I think they copied it mostly from WoW and from some other games, and I think it's a bad idea. I think the way MMOs work today, I don't think it's a very good idea. Yeah, I mean, you can do the factions. I mean, you can certainly make factions work. I just feel like they have to be, if they're not balanced, because of the way people min-max, if they're not balanced, Phil, people will go towards the faction that gives them the greatest advantages. And that's just the way it's going to work. And so they're always going to, even if they are pretty balanced, people are always going to somehow write a few articles online or say something in Discord. And everybody, you know, the MMO player base, a lot of them are just sheep. They just follow the herd. You know, a few people say this is the best thing to do, and everybody starts telling everybody else, oh, this is the best, because that's what they heard. You know, they believe whatever they hear. Or they believe, you know what I mean? And it could even be balanced, but if there was a few things that came out early in the game, and enough word of mouth spread to the contrary, then you have a hard time getting it back on track. Yeah, hey, what's up, Gary? This is Kata. So what are you telling me, Sosa? Night elves are closely aligned with a horde. What? But the horde be trapped. Yeah. It's just like in you know, Fellowship of the Ring, right? When Saruman had them all chopping down the trees, it's like, oh man, don't chop down the trees. Yeah, hey Gary, this is a private server. I listed in the information on the stream information, like. It's Apollo 3. Yeah, if you scroll up in the chat here, I showed you where you can go download the client. I showed you where I recommend you should go download the client. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Night Elves kind of, well, weren't they like immortal initially, and then they lost their immortality? You know? Yeah. Don't need a hearth. Ooh, I like the gathering speed is super fast. Pretty sure that's went down. Yeah, maybe. But you know, I spent about 2 hours today trying to figure out what I wanted to play because I'm so bored of playing Season of Mastery. I thought about playing, and I couldn't play anything Mr. Pandaria later because I wanted talent trees. I can't stand the non-talent tree systems of Mr. Pandaria or any expansion after that. I played retail. I played Shadowlands for, some time this week. You know, I leveled up the Fire Mage, which is a great class, by the way. Fire Mage is really fun. But I really disliked, once again, the non-talent point talent trees, the crappy-ass talent trees they have in retail. And, of course, retail, they fucked everything up. They fucked up the auction house. They fucked up professions. They fucked up everything. It's like the only thing that's fun in retail is just playing the class. But there's no challenge, and all the systems built around the MMO game itself, you know, the professions, the auction house, trading, all those types of things, crafting, are so effed up. They're so, like, worthless, you know, that I just was like, I can't even play it. Every time I try to play that game, I'm just like, I can't even play this. It's just such garbage. It's straight up garbage. Maya. Oh, when did I get that? Yeah, the RP. The only thing I liked about retail is the graphics are in when I was doing like Warlords of Draenor timeline or Battle for Azeroth, you know, the time walking, the graphics are really nice. The graphics looked really good. And if you guys haven't seen that, you know, go look at my streams. You know, go look at my stream. It just looks so nice. You know, if you go to, let's see, if you go back to like Shadowlands Fire Mage, this is just from, you know, a couple days ago. You know, and it just, I mean, the graphics, graphically, the game looks, it's really nice, and you can't really tell it in this, you know, in this quality of this particular stream. I don't think the doesn't look like it's coming out quite as good, but it just looks really good, you know. So. Word of glory, parry. Look at redemption. Hammer of justice, hand of. Oh, look, we've got taunt. We've got a taunt now too. We got a taunt. Yeah, the art team carries retail. I 100% agree with that, Sosa. That the art team is good. Like, the art team is really good. How did I get 4 gold? I would love to know how I have 4 gold. Last time I looked at my money, I had like 20 silver. And now I've got 4 gold, and I don't even... I mean, I'm not lying. I have no idea where I got all that money from. Because I had like 20 silver. And now all of a sudden, I've got all this... I've got gold. It's like, what? What just happened? Yeah. It must have been. It must be hella boosted. I think you get free mounts. I think you get. I think you don't have to pay for mount training in this private server. I think you just pay the 9 gold for the mount. I don't think you have to pay for the actual training. I don't. I think it only costs you 9 gold to get your mount here. You know. Hey Robin, thanks for the sub, Robin. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, I think the mount here is only like 9 gold, I think. I'm just running around trying to get some herbs, maybe. So far, I like it. I mean, so far, I think the server's pretty good. And I don't know how many people are here, but I mean, it's just one of those things. I love Paladins, and Paladins and Cataclysm are just, they're like ridiculously overpowered. So I'm just looking forward to getting in some arenas and some battlegrounds and seeing how strong the Paladin is gonna play out. Now you're gonna run into people who've played Paladin in Cata for like 4, 5 years, 6 years, and who are just gonna annihilate you because they know everything there is to know about Cataclysm. That's one of the things that kind of is tough on private servers, because you'll run into people that have been playing that version of the game ever since it came out. When did Cata come out? Probably like 2012 maybe? We'll see when Cataclysm release date was. I'm gonna say 2012. Maybe 20. I'm gonna say 2012. Oh, 2010. Okay. But yeah, so there could be people that have been playing this version of WoW, for 12 years or 11 years, and they're damn good at it. You know what I mean? Where this is the first time I've played Cataclysm since like 2012. Since the end of the original Cataclysm, probably. But yeah, if you come out here, you'll see people dueling and stuff, And I just learned a bunch of abilities, but I haven't really, like I said, with Word of Glory. I'm trying to remember how I keybound these back in 2010. I know what Hand of Reckoning is, of course. Let's see. Victor, thank you. Hey, thanks for the subscription, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm just gonna create a macro here so we can spam it. I like to create macros such that when I spam the key, there's not gonna be any red text that comes up on the screen here. If we were to go to just my regular ability here, Hand of Reckoning, and drag it down, if I spam it, you'll see you have no target. See that red text on the screen? You have no target. So I always create macros that don't do that. I can spam the key and you won't see any red text, because the red text can kind of build up if you have a bunch of abilities and you're like spamming going through all these different abilities, you know, and with spell batching the way that WoW does it, you're gonna get all this crappy red text on the screen, which I don't like that. So we got Hammer of Justice, we've got Redemption, which is res. We don't have to worry about that one too much. We can just put it here. And we've got Hammer of Justice, which is right here. Okay, it's fine. And go ahead and make a macro for that in a second. We got Parry, Righteous Fury, which is going to go here. That here. Great action bar. No. No. Damn it. For some reason my numlock wasn't on. Alright, what else do we get? We got Hand of Reckoning, Hammer of Justice, Redemption, Parry, Word of Glory. Okay, Word of Glory, I cannot remember my keybind. I know it's either mouse wheel down or R key. Man, I cannot remember like back what I used to do. But let's go ahead and do. Let's see. Can't remember. We need a keybind for which one? Oh yeah, Hammer of Wrath, right? Or Hammer of Justice. Hodge. Justice. I'm just waving at everybody. These people like pimped out in great gear because maybe they'll take pity on me and toss a few copper my way. There. All right. So we need herbs. And my screen rotation is fast. Peddling, you know. I don't normally ask for money, but shit, on a private server at level 1 or level whatever. If someone wants to toss me a few copper, I'll take it. I'm not gonna do full on Asming douche gold though. It's you know, it's pretty good. I think my only concern with this server is it gonna have like, you know, a decent population. So we'll just have to wait and see, you know, if it does. Alright. All the way in the Dwarven District. Shit. Pull that wage. How come I don't see... How come I don't see player level? Where's player level on here? What, there's no player level? Like, there's no player level on my bar here. Why is that? I want to see what level I am. Don't diss me here, guys. We got raid flag, PvP, master looter, leader. That's all fine and dandy. Oh, what happened? Did I just screw it up? I think I did. Here, lock. I screwed it up. Shit. Damn it. I didn't know that if you create a new one, maybe we gotta go back to default. That it would like do that. That's okay. I have to go back to default. You've leveled so many times in the past 2 years. Yeah, I have. You know, I have too. You've seen me do it. Yeah, I just need to copy the default profile. You've seen me do it like so many times, and I was so tired of Season Mastery, just like hardcore. I had the 46 warrior and 30 paladin, and 17 priest, and 20 hunter, and leveling all of them hardcore, so they all have, of course, crappy gear, and it's kind of annoying. It got to a point where it's just annoying. Like, this is just annoying more than anything. Burning Sun. Yes. Emerald Portal? Emerald Portal. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember that one. Oh man, this is the newer version of that has the bank, right? That has the bank over here. Oh, I forgot. Man, I don't know what it is about private servers, but on private servers, when I start rotating my camera and like right-clicking on the screen, and it never happens when I'm trying to talk to you guys about it. It never does it. But when I'm just moving around and I'm kind of doing this, like rotating the screen, it'll jump. Like it'll do a quick, jump. It never does it when I talk about it, though. It's hilarious. When I talk about it, like Murphy's Law, never does it. But as soon as I just playing the game, not talking about it, you'll see me like try to turn the screen and it'll just jump like really fast. I hate that. It drives me nuts, and it only happens on private servers. Only on private servers. It's so effing annoying. I don't know if I need any lock mode on stuff. Oh, are we? Alright, we have to figure out what we want to do here. I haven't put any talent points in yet. Do we have a talent calculator? Tools. I have way too many windows open. Cataclysm. Alright, so we can go Judgment of the Pure, which increases your casting and melee haste by 30%. For 1 minute, your mana rejections from Spirit. This is pretty cool. Of course, we can also do... Now, once you go into one tree, I think... Are you stuck there? I think you are... Are you stuck there? No, you shouldn't be. Hold on a second. It's weird. Cataclysm's strange. I think you have to go 30 points in one tree and then you can go to another tree or some weird shit. like that, I think. It's bizarre. Let's say we go ret, right? We go, let's see, 1. Yeah, see? Until I get to 31, it doesn't let me... Like, I've got 30 points spent in Retribution. It won't let you actually go to another tree. That's so weird. I don't think so, dude. I don't know, man, because look, if I go into Holy... Let's say I go into Holy and put a point, right? Now you can't see you're locked. You can't go into another tree. And if I hit Learn... I don't know how much the Yeah. I think you're locked. Dude, you're locked, man. I think you're locked into that for until you put 30 points in. Which I don't understand why they did that, but I don't know if that's a private server thing, if that's the way Cattle was. I just don't remember. It's been too long, so. Yeah, so we're just gonna go down. You gotta max the stage out. Yeah, see, you gotta go 30 points, right, Sosa? So you have to go like 30 points into one, or 31, I guess. And yeah, that's Kata. Okay, yeah. See, it's weird, man. I didn't remember that it was like that. I did not remember that it was like that. So, but it's pretty clear that. So we're gonna go Retribution. So, and I think we're gonna go Crusade first. Now, how do I reset? So it like... So it doesn't really give me a way to reset here. So I guess I have to go to a trainer and then reset. So I guess we'll try that out at some point. But not right now. Yeah. Oh, I learned new abilities? Look at it. It says you have learned new spells. Just because I put points into that tree? Wow. So Templar's Verdict... Don't you... Okay, so... Okay. Now I'm confused. God, I wish I had... Here, let's do something here. We're gonna go old school. We're gonna do something. Let's go to my screenshots. I'm just really curious because I know I've got screenshots of my Paladin, my original Paladin from Kata, and I want to see what my keybinds are. You guys have to forgive the shitty UIs because I had some shitty ass UIs back then because it was so long ago. But so if we go to, let's see, old PC and wow, screenshots. I had a folder for Cataclysm screenshots, but there's no screenshots in there. Burning Crusade screenshots. Vanilla. Alright, let's just go screenshots, I guess. Alright, so we've got, what do we got here? We got what? Mage. Here we've got Mage. Okay, so here's, what is this? Priest, probably Priest. Priest, you can see some shitty eyes. Now, this is my Paladin. But how come there's no, like, abilities? Where are all my... They must be up behind this window. So all my, like, Paladin abilities are literally behind this window. But if you look in this battleground, my Paladin... This is from... I'm pretty sure this is from Cataclysm. I had 20 killing blows, 0 deaths, and I did 551,000 damage. So I was #1 in that battleground. Pretty sure this was Kata. That's my DK. Yeah, so here you go. Okay, here you go. Look at these shitty windows. This is like protection stuff. This is protection build. I can tell some of these. Hey, what's up, Matthew? How's it going, man? Look at this though. Here in an arena match, in this arena match, I had 2 killing blows. I did 624,000 damage. The other team did a total of 210,000 damage. The other team combined did 210,000 damage. I did 624,000. Just to show you how strong Paladins were. Oh my god. I actually had Divine Storm, though. I can see I had Divine Storm. I'm looking for some of my keybinds, but I'm just curious how I did Heroic Strike versus... I mean, how I did Crusader Strike versus Templar's Verdict. I think it was just A and D. I think that's all it was. I think Heroic was... Or Crusader is A keybind and Templars was D. I'm pretty sure. And then the other one would be Word of Glory versus Cleanse. You know, Word of Glory was either mouse wheel down or R key. I just can't remember which. I just thought maybe I'd be able to find the key bindings, but doesn't look like it. Priest. God, priest. Look at these. Oh, this is me playing this. Remember this old battleground? Remember this old battleground where you had to drive these vehicles through these buildings? And I was actually in the vehicle. You could like jump in the vehicle and somebody else could be driving it. So me and my brother were playing. This is like freaking Wrath of the Lich King, right? We're like in the vehicle and this guy's driving and he keeps running into walls, like literally running into walls. And my brother types, God, I hope you don't drive a car, because this guy just could not drive this vehicle. He kept running into shit. It was hilarious, man. Okay, rogue. Here we go, Paladin. Yeah, but what? This looks like Wrath of the Lich King. Oh my god, look at these key bindings. They're such a mess. They're like everywhere. Look, Shift G, Shift R, Shift W. Mouse wheel. Okay, so mouse wheel up was hammer that of Wrath. That doesn't surprise me. Shift A, shield. Oh, these are different, man. These are like, was I tanking here? Nah. Oh, yeah, I think I was. Yeah, I was tanking. I'm tanking here. That's why I got these different abilities. You can see my shield on 3 and Hammer of the Righteous on 2, and yeah. Oh my god. Good old days, man. Good old days. What else we got here? Burning Crusade, Chronos 2, Scrying Shot. Oh well. I thought maybe I'd have a good one, but that's okay. I think I remember now. I think it was just on the D key. So let's go macro, and let's create a macro for Templar's Verdict. Let's just do Templar. I guess we can spell it out. And then has it got the old, yeah, Templar's Verdict. That's going to be on our D key. And we also have to be really careful. We don't really want to put start attack on all our macros. So we'll have start attack, obviously, on, you know, Crusader Strike, Templar's Verdict, and then Judgment we don't want. We don't want start attack on Judgment. There's times when I don't want that. And the other thing we're going to need is Word of Glory. And I think... can't remember. That's why I really wish I had that screenshot. But I think it's the R key. So we're gonna hope that it is, right? We're gonna do Word of Glory, WAD. And we're gonna say, actually this one's gonna be a little different because we're gonna create these keybinds separately. They're not gonna be built into one macro. So let's just do this. We're gonna say, guys are gonna laugh at this, but this actually works really well. We're gonna say /target. Or actually, no. No, let's not do that. no, no. Really? Alright. So, Paladin. Surprising. Battleground. Let's go to class. Let's try class. This is all I really wanted was this, just class. This is fine. So we're gonna cast Word of Glory. Is that what it's called? I think that's what. But the important thing here is you want to target. Actually, no. Basically, what this is going to do is we're going to be able to cast Word of Glory on ourselves, but we don't want to lose our target. So, as a Paladin, you're always chasing people. You're like always forever chasing. And so, when you when you get enough like charges of Holy Power, and you want to Holy Glory yourself to keep yourself alive, but you don't want to lose your target, you know, you'd use something similar, something like this, just cast player. So actually, yeah, I was good. I guess I could have just used my original macro because that will. Yeah, we can actually use this one. I'm sorry. Yeah, we should be able to use that. And we'll test this out in a minute because I want to make sure we're not losing targets. The most important thing is that we're not losing target. On the enemy, so just get what? Pursuit of Justice. Well, no, we will have Dark Abyssal. We will have Pursuit of Justice. But even that, you're gonna get trained, right? You will get trained. Trust me. No, we will. Trust me, Dark. We're gonna get Pursuit of Justice. Right here, see this one right here? Pursuit of Justice. At every single build that I'm looking at, Pursuit of Justice is something that we'll probably get. So yeah, trust me. So when you're chasing someone, you might be able to, like, for example, here, I might want to be able to heal myself, right? And not lose my target, right? So imagine that instead of casting Holy Light there, I cast Word of Glory. So I'm chasing this guy, I'm beating on him, and then I cast Word of Glory on myself. But I don't lose my target. I want to be hitting him. There's also sometimes where you proc. I think there's a glyph where you can proc instant flash of lights. And same thing. We're going to be hitting flash of light. It's like boom, instant, and we're still hitting our target, you know. And I think that's Cataclysm where we're going to be doing that with glyphs. We'll find out. And the only other thing here is if we do actually want to heal somebody else. Like, let's say I'm fighting this guy, but my partner's in trouble, and I want to heal my partner. I may have to, you know, target him. And that one's, I got to work that one out, because that one's going to be a little different. You know, it'll be something like, we'll have a macro that says shift, and it's just going to say, you know, it's going to say, like, my player's name, I guess. I have to look at that. Or, like, you know, arena target. You know, there's a way you should be able to target, like, your player, you know. And it shouldn't lose target on the enemy, so. And whatever. It's stuff I'll have to work out before I start doing arenas. Yeah, this is a private server. I'm already level 14 though. See, these are already green. Well, are they? Well, I'm running some reshade settings, so that's gonna make it look a little different. You know, I just have clarity and color and HDR, but you know that alone will make it look quite a bit different. Just missed the name tram. Yeah, see, these are already like low. Yeah, you can see we're out leveling this stuff so fast. The 3x leveling. Yeah. Yeah, this is the only character I have on this server. I just started playing on this server today. This is the first day I've ever played on this server. You play on X7 times 7? I mean, like 7 times XP? Jesus. You'd be like max level in no time. I don't really know the population. The server name's in the stream description. It's Apollo 3. Apollo 3. Server launched last month. Server launched in December. Wait, my wife's texting me. Hold on a second. She's sending me here. She sent me a TikTok. It was hilarious. I need to go. I think my wife's probably going to go to bed pretty soon. Probably have to go say goodnight. Yeah, I'm not sure where I want to level. Kind of out leveled where I was, but I believe they said we get all the flight paths already, so like it says you get all the flight paths based on your level automatically on this server, so that means I should already have this flight path probably. I guess, maybe, I'm not sure. We'll find out. I'm not sure how they determine, you know, what level I need to be to automatically give me that flight path. I know, but it looks like I have it already. I don't see the green exclamation. See. Do we want to do Loch Modan or just want to go straight to the wetland? How come I don't have my bubble yet? That's what's kind of pissing me off. I'm level 14. I wish Shadowed Unit Frames would show that I'm on here somewhere. It really kind of annoys me that it doesn't. Why does it not, it doesn't show, like... Doesn't show my level, which is just stupid. You should always have your level on your frame. Pisses me off. I don't know. I can't find it. I thought that too, and it's just stupid. It's like you should always have the level. It's got to be here, right? Shouldn't it? Here's global. Just says select units that you want to modify. How about player? Okay, general. There's just portrait, combat, fader, which whatever. Border highlighting. Enable holy power. Enable combat text. Border alpha. Yeah, see, there's nothing here. Let's enable. Well, there's the XP bar, which is kind of cool. I like that. Let's put that on. Oh, no, that's fine. So there's the XP. So it's got to be here somewhere. Show incoming heals. I like that. Enable empty bar. Enable cast bar. This is just widget size. Ooh, enable buffs. That's what we want. Nice. Show your auras only show castable. Buffs. So buffs are on the bottom. Let's do buffs on the top. And we want debuffs to be on the bottom, hopefully. Bottom. That's cool. And here's where you have like the other stuff like dungeon roll, PvP flag. So these things are supposed to show up, but yeah, I just don't see. I don't see character level. Whoa, we didn't want to do that. Whoop, whoop, shoo. That's what we want to do. Here, let's reset. Okay, reset. Fine. Well, this version of Shadow Unit Frames is for Cataclysm, so it's not that old. But I haven't used Shadow Unit Frames a lot. I mean, I've only used it a little, like, fairly recently. I don't remember what all the levels of these quests are because I don't do lock all the time. And this quest add-on that I'm using right now doesn't tell me the levels, unfortunately. So we're just going to grab, I guess, all the quests here and see which ones show up as yellow and which ones don't. And they all so far are showing up as, I guess, yellow, so that's a good thing, right? This is elite, right? I think this is an elite one. Maybe not. It does say there's another quest here. Yeah, right. I walked right by it. Just grab them all. I play pretty much every day. Yeah, usually I play every day. Usually around, I mean, I work Monday through Friday. I'm a computer programmer, so I usually get off work around 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and I usually play around, yeah, maybe 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Level 12 beats. Okay, it looks like these quests are pretty decent for us. Let's take a go at these guys and see how it goes. See, so we can cast Word of Glare on ourselves there and heal ourselves and still, you know, obviously not lose target from our enemy, which is optimal, right? That's what we want. Yeah, I make a good salary. I mean, I've been writing code for over 20 years, so yeah. But I still have lots of bills, unfortunately. And the healing, the self-healing in Kata on Paladins is just like incredibly overpowered, like insanely overpowered. Is this the first server? What do you mean? Not sure what you mean. We're not going to need experience. Let's go global. So it's player. Don't need experience. Yeah, I've been writing code since my first job in programming was like 1993 or 94 was my first job in programming. I play all over the place, Dark. I mean, I've played, you know, I mean, I've all you have to do is just go to my channel, go to my YouTube channel, and just look at the videos, man. I play retail, I play Season of Mastery, Classic WoW, I played Mist of Pandaria, Burning Crusade. I haven't done much Wrath of the Lich King. I'm kind of all over the place, but yeah. Did I recently switch from private server? Not really. Not really. You know, I was thinking about maybe playing some Turtle WoW today, but I decided against it because I just don't like how old the client is. You know, it just doesn't, the graphics and stuff aren't that good. This client's a lot more modern, which is what I like better. And I love Paladin, so I wanted to play a version of WoW that had talent points, but the Paladin class was a good class. And of course, Paladin is incredibly powerful in this version of World of Warcraft. I don't know. I'm good at figuring stuff out. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm not good at a class or whatever, you know, I'll figure it out and get good at it. You were born in '94? I was born in 1970. I miss being a '60s kid by 2 hours. If I would have born 2 more hours early, I would have been born in the '60s, which would have been kind of cool. But you know, so I'm not a boomer. Don't call me a boomer. I'm a Gen X baby, or Generation. Yeah, Generation X. The best generation, by the way. Yes, Morpheus. Yes, Generation X is the best. Yes, it is. You were born 75? Cool. Yep, I am 51. Ooh, Dungeon Finder. Hey, I can start queuing for dungeons, man. If I can do like dungeons, I can level really fast and get good gear to boot. But let me take a break, guys, because I want to go talk to my wife, and if she's gonna go to bed, I want to say goodnight. And then, yeah, maybe we'll see. I mean, can we? Whoa, if we can do Dungeon Finder, we can level like super fast. Yes, Bullfield. Yes. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Let me take just a, I don't know, 5 or 10 minute break, and I will be right back after that. All right, I'm back. I sound young and healthy. Well, I feel young and healthy. How about that? I feel pretty pretty healthy. All right, let's queue for dungeon damage. Find group. I don't know if these dungeons, like, who knows? See, they're the camera jump. Do you see how the camera jumped down like that? Like I was just trying to rotate it and it went like that. It only happens on private servers. Sorry about that. My wife was calling me. Average wait time. So there's no. It looks like, as usual, healers and tanks are in short supply. So it's quite possible that dungeons, at least this time of night, might be difficult to get a group for. There's another camera. Camera jump. Camera jump. I hate it. I hate it. Recipe is swiftness potion. Why did I stop playing Shadowlands? Lots of reasons. One, I talked about it a little bit earlier, Reaper. All the systems in Shadowlands are just so fucked up. Like, I hate the professions in Shadowlands. They're almost like completely meaningless. I really hated the auction house. The way they redid the auction house is crap. I hate how you don't have talent points anymore. You just have these, like, pick a skill at, like, every 15th level or some bullshit. And I hate how, like, easy the leveling experience was. It was just kind of stupid. And also, there's nobody in. Honestly, Reaper, there aren't that many people in Shadowlands. Like, if you walk around, you don't see anybody. Like, when I was walking around some of the zones, I didn't see another player at all. At all. And I'm on a server that's listed as high population. But I'm walking through zones, and I'm seeing nobody. I'm like, how do you consider that a high population server when the zones are just literally empty? You know? So yeah, it sucks, dude. It feels like you're playing, like, it felt like it was a dead server, basically. You know? Like, now when you queue for dungeons, you get dungeons because they're cross, you know, there's multiple servers that are in that possibility to join that dungeon. But yeah, I didn't like it. I mean, I like the class. The fun part about retail is the Fire Mage class was fun, although I just not happy with no talent system. You know, I'm not happy with not having talents. I think talents are 10,000 times better than just, oh, pick one of these 3 skills. I think that's stupid. I didn't like how what else? There's other stuff, you know? Yeah, the servers felt like they were dying. Yeah, definitely felt like it was dying. It wasn't a good feeling. That's the first time I ever played WoW and just felt like, man, this... Not only is the game shitty, but there aren't even people in the servers, you know? I don't know how Blizzard could sit there and say it's like a full server. I'd hope to get a better ping on this server, but I can't get my exit lag doesn't want to pick up the EXE, I guess. I gotta see if I can figure out if I can point to a specific, you know, EXE. You'd think you would be able to, right? Yeah, see, once you look at an art game, well, it's not working. Yeah, it doesn't see this as a World of Warcraft game for whatever reason. But yeah, there was a lot of things in retail I just don't like, you know? Like I said, the artwork in retail is fantastic. Like, the graphics, the art and the levels of, like, the Battle for Azeroth and the World of Draenor zones and stuff were really, really good. I really enjoyed them. But, you know, that can only take you so far. Papote! Thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Papote! Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Papote. Yeah, let me grab some sound files here for mixed scrolling battle text. Interface add-ons. Let's go into mix scrolling battle text here. Sounds. We've got a whopping 3 sounds. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Ugh, my brain's not working. Interface set on. Ugh. Yeah, it's really sad though. I think this server, like, I don't know about this server. Like, I don't know what kind of population this server has. So, you know, I'm in a queue for dungeon, but you know, there's just no surprise. I don't seem to be able to find a tank. I probably should just set my guy up as a tank and my girl up here as a tank. I don't have any money though. I don't think I can really afford to really buy any tanking gear. But we got taunt. Just flying right along. Yeah, do you? I guess I don't get a talent point at level 17. Weird. It did say I learned new ability, flash lightly on hands. But we have to go to the trainer to learn them. Fine. Now I'm screwing up because you want to pull with Hand of Reckoning, because if the target hasn't started attacking you yet, I think it does damage. So watch, when I taunt this guy, I think it actually does damage to him. Oh no, it doesn't. Some versions of WoW it does. Guess not in this one. Where's he running to? Where are you going, buddy? Well, you can see that getting a group might not be easy. That would be one reason to go horde. If more people are horde, is just to get groups. I didn't think about that because I didn't remember that there was a group finder in Cata, but I mean I should have. Group finder in Wrath, so Yeah, my gut feeling is that my gut feeling is that this server probably isn't going to be that great as an alliance for PvP. That there's probably going to be a lot more horde. The horde are probably going to be better geared, better players, and you're probably going to struggle against the horde. The queue times may be really long as well. I don't really know. I'm just guessing. But we'll have to wait and see. But if we could get more people to join the server and play alliance, we can make it better. Oops, the wrong guy.
Just how much I gotta show, but I figured it out. Two hearts make good friends sometimes. You got in mine.
Mouse is dirty. I hate when my mouse gets dirty.
And I gotta get out, finding thoughts inside my head that you got in mine. I'm getting out, I'm getting far. Tie your fears around, allow you burn it down. Soft hands and I cannot feel. Tie your fears around, but I'm alright, dear. And I'll never know just how much I gotta show. I figured it out. Two hearts make good friends sometimes. You got in mine. And I gotta get out, finding thoughts inside my head that you got in Two hearts make good friends sometimes. You got in mine.
Getting tired. Hmm.
What's on your mind? Keep your feet on the ground. How are ya? See you soon.
Great to meet you. Watch your back. I've the finest wares in the land. See you soon. Well met. Safe travels. Hello. Taking a seat on the ground.
What can I do for you? Off with you.
What level 7.
You got my attention. Very good.
Mm. Yeah, this server would be really cool if we could just, if there were more people on it. I may have to roll Horde just to see if I can get groups. I mean, I hate to say it, but, you know, it doesn't really bode well that I get in a group and I've been there for 34 minutes and not once have I seen a, you know, heal. You know what? Actually, what I probably should do is I'll just try to spec tank and try to do dungeons as a tank. Probably the best thing to do if I want to get into groups. And I'm not seeing a lot of people here. Bode well when you go into the iron. Let's take a look. The auction house though. When I went to the auction house, there was a ton of stuff in the auction house, like 33,000 listings or something crazy. So that's auction house was very busy. Maybe this is just, you know, it is a European server. Yeah, no one wants to be a tank or a healer, which I can understand, but yeah, I want to be a DPS Paladin, but I don't mind tanking though. I just don't really have any gear, you know. But I mean, look at this field. There's not even a single person. I don't see a single person in Ironforge. Not like one person. Like, there's nobody. Look at this. In the city of Ironforge, there's literally nobody. It's hard to believe.
Here they are.
But yeah, it is a European server though, so I think they're all asleep. So this is one of those servers that's going to be busier, you know, what, like 8 hours ago, I guess. Hmm. 99 gold, what? Can't believe that this recipe is going for 125 gold. That seems kind of weird. We'll try something, Phil. Let's see. Holy crap, there's no... The lowest level item is this buckler for... It's going for... You know, I can't even afford this stuff. Look at this, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't have any... I can't afford this. I got 4.75. Yeah, I just looking at the auction house, I think this server probably has about, I don't know, I don't know. Let's go. Let's do something here, just as a test. Let's try to create a Horde character and just see how many people are in Ogrimmar. Right. And I don't want to change realm. Of course, the Blood Elves are hell and gone from there. The closest to Ogrimmar is what, an orc, I think. Goblins. Forgot about goblins. 6 or 7 amp, yeah. I think the servers in the Czech Republic, it did kind of bum me out. It's so funny whenever trying to find like servers to play on. There's always something bad about them. You know, on private servers, it's always like it's just it's tough. I'm not gonna lie. There are other Cata servers, but I don't know what the best one is best. Like average pop 250 to 500. Look at these average populations 0 to 100. And this server here, this Icecrown server, always has a lot of people, but it's a Wrath of Lich King server. This one here, I can't hardly read that, is it? So this is what? Mist? Is that saying Mist of Pandaria? They're actually running a Mist server? So it looks like they have a Mist server. You can see 271 people. There's Apollo 2. This is a year ago. Best WoW private servers. Actually, let's watch this one.
What up, homeboys? Today I'm gonna show you the servers that, in my opinion,
I like how he says homeboys.
are the best for each expansion as of right now in 2022, the very start of it. Alright, links for every server that I cover are on the description, so check that out if you want, and I'm also gonna leave timestamps so you can skip to the faction that you want. Also, a disclaimer, this is my opinion, and that means that if your server didn't show up in... Okay, then we got Cataclysm. Of course, you know what server I'm gonna recommend, the server that I'm playing right now, and that is Apollo 3, alright?
Apollo 3.
Apollo 3 seems to be doing fine. I do not like the fact that it's owned by the same people that own Kronos, but you cannot win every time. So, I'm gonna...
I don't have a problem with Kronos, though. I've played on... Kronos was the first private WoW server I ever played on. And I think Kronos runs fine. I've never really had any issue with the Kronos servers, so...
Drop it in the list. If you want to hassle me on game, that's where you go. Apollo 3. Okay, guys. Pandas. Right now. And that is Apollo 3, alright? Apollo 3.
I'm trying to look to see if he's a horde or not.
Seems to be doing fine.
It looks like he is. I think I see a Tauren here.
I do not like the fact that
it looks like he's a DK because I see Icebound Fortitude. That would be... The Czech Russians will be waking up soon. That would be fun. I would like to do a blood DK because they're like crazy, like hard to kill, and cat are like you said, Phil. But so anyway, let's try this. Let's go. Let's see, blood. What's the best class? What's the best race for a blood DK on the horde side? Well, let's take a look at their racials. Orc. Enrage, resistance to stun effects, undead. Can remove fear, sleep, and charm. Torin. Maximum health, herbalism, skill, and speed. Increased. Oh, regeneration increased. Oh, and I've been disconnected. This is the second time I've just been disconnected. Rocket jump, can launch rockets at enemies, receives vendor discounts. Periodically summon a personal bank. Haste increased, alchemy skill and potion healing increased. Okay. Mace silence bonus resistant arcane damage. Mace restore resources such as mana or energy. Okay. I'm trying to think of mana or energy really is that great for a DK. Mace silence not that great. I mean, silence is actually kind of good on DK when you're wanting to stick on somebody. So it's actually not that bad. So, what is? Well, it looks like my team's getting their ass kicked, which everybody thought they would. Chiefs extend lead. Steelers are gonna get knocked out there in the fourth quarter, and they're down by 21 points. Oh man, so much for my team. I don't know if they'll let me create a DK. I don't know if I have to have like another high level character or whatever. That rule that they put in place. I don't know if I want to do a blood elf. You could Wish you could zoom in on her face here to see what she looks like. I can't really zoom in. I like this better. Oh, really? Man, this server loves to kick me out, man. That's the third time it's just disconnected me for, like, no reason. Oh, there's this color. Huh. Can't figure out if I want for that hair color or the other one. I think I'm gonna go with this one. No, it's taking a long time. Maybe it's gonna tell me you can't create one because you don't have a level 55 character. Oh, let's just start. Go ahead. I don't think it's gonna create this character. Thing fell. Looks like that's a long time to create a character. Yeah. Uh-huh. Hollow 3. Does DK require level? What's going on with this server, man? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let me try. Maybe the server's just lagging out or something. Maybe the world server's down or something.
It's true, we've gone too far. Warm hearts, cold hearts now. You, we couldn't be more perfect.
Yeah, this is like, I don't know what's going on here. That was a great pause on this guy's face. Yeah, it looks like you need. Yeah, I just asked in Discord. And he said you do need a level 55, before you can create a DK.
It's owned by the same people that own Kronos, but you know, you cannot win every time. So, you know, I'm gonna drop it in the list. If you wanna hassle me on
Yeah, see, he's playing Horde.
game, that's where you go. Apollo 3. Okay, guys. Pandas.
Pandas.
No, really, pandas. That's all this expansion is about, right? Some people love Pandaria, some people hate Pandaria. To me, it's like a me. But you know, there is one server I can recommend, and that is Tauri WoW, because those
Tauri.
people made an excellent Cataclysm server, and I'm sure their Pandaria server is solid. But keep in mind, this is not a very popular expansion on the private server community, so do not expect a lot of population. I think they got like 1200 people right now. It's whatever, you know, but if you really want to play Pandaria, those are solid people. And then we got Warlords of Dread. Okay, for serious, for real. If you clicked on the timestamp for Warlords of Draenor, you should be ashamed of yourself. What are you doing with your life? No, don't click away from this video. I want you to look at me dead in the eye. What are you doing? Dude, you can literally play any other expansion and you're playing on Warlords of Draenor. What is wrong with you? Okay, you can get out of my channel now. Okay, guys, from now on there's only 2 expansions that I know nothing about, so I'm gonna crank it out really fast to get it out of the way, alright? I cannot recommend any of these servers because 1, I don't play in them, and 2, I hate these expansions and I cannot recommend those expansions because they suck. Alright, but okay, for Legion we got UWoW, which sounds like ooh, and I like that because ooh. And there's also Firestorm. I don't know why people really like Firestorm, apparently. You know, I cannot be bothered to research that. You know, I'm not gonna go look at freaking Legion. But you know, those are your 2 options. Go nuts. And then for BFA, we also got Firestorm. They apparently specialize on terrible expansions. That's like their niche, their thing. But you know, good for them. And then Shadowlands is sadly not available in any private server as of right now, but you know, if you're really into that, you sick piece of crap, there's Firestorm. They are gonna make a server for that too. Then again, man, if you really wanna play Shadowlands, free, you know, that's what the one thing that I do on.
Yeah, well, I can't seem to get my server or player list to come up on Wild Victor. Wow.
Come on. Woo. Hell no.
This guy is so weird. New WoW expansion leak.
What up, homeboys? I'm gonna drop you a piece of news that is gonna shock you like a shaving machine is gonna shock you in the balls if you forget it plugged on and you go to the shower, you know? I did that, true story. Anyways, it just so happens that they leaked the next expansion for
Oh my
World
god,
of
this guy
Warcraft,
has
or so they
merchandise.
say.
This guy has merchandise. He's going hardcore. Look. San Medina. Straight out of Westfall. Beep is strong. This guy's got merchandise. Oh my god. San Medina. Sounds like some sort of like Miami Vice song, you know?
We're gonna see this leak and we're gonna see if it seems to be true or not. Posting on a throwaway for obvious reasons. The obvious reasons is he doesn't wanna get fired. Here it is, the actual leak, taken from a private game dev Discord last night. New expansion is straight up called
I can't get back into the server, so I guess I'm done playing Cataclysm. But yeah, I mean, it seemed like the server was really dead. I wanted to play. I was really excited about playing the Paladin there, and but we'll see. Maybe, maybe tomorrow, like an earlier time. But I can't play during the day because I work. Unless I play on the weekends on the server. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with. Can I get in? It just keeps hanging up on retrieving character list. So. But if I go to these other servers, I go right in. So I don't know. Best WoW private servers. Which private servers are we playing on? Here's Sam's why I play private servers rather than retail. Apollo 3 is blowing up.
What up, homeboys? So basically, Apollo 3 has come out yesterday, and I had a blast. I went through the whole launch experience, and I got a lot to say about it. Well, first of all, the launch was extremely strong. The server was actually full a lot of times during that launch. I had to go through a queue of like 150 people at one point to get in. And the zones were like extremely crowded. I was in the Worgen starting zone. If anybody of you knows, the Worgen starting zone is awful. It's full of like bottlenecks. So it took me like literally 4 hours to just get through that because there was so many people competing with me for stuff. But I made it through, and I started grinding dungeons with my homie Josh. Can I keep going? Or will I be in trouble?
You're fine. Or not.
You lying piece of shit. It's been great.
I'm trying to tell if he's Horde or not. It's like everybody's a Worgen in his group.
I am a tank.
That looks like a human.
He's a healer, so we had basically instant kills all the way through, and with the 3x experience rate, let me tell you.
So is he's an alliance?
So freaking. Reality of the matter. I want to address a little things. First of all, the server ran excellent.
And that's another human. So yeah, he looks like he's alliance.
Like there was only.
I don't know why the names on the screen are backwards. Look at that. It says Eli, something fatality. What is this? Dark Souls, maybe?
Only like one crash in the whole day, or two crashes actually. Two crashes, one short crash and one like 15-minute crash. Which for a server of this magnitude releasing, I think that's actually impressive. Like I am not used to seeing that kind of stability, that early on into a server's life. That's great. And also, this is the big one.
I like the background on his streaming. It's just like he just hung up some lights on the wall. He just like straight up like I don't know. It looks like he just like nailed some nails in the wall and just hung some Christmas lights or something.
Alliance, and this is the big one.
He's Alliance,
and the Alliance Horde distribution right now is 30 to 70%.
Yeah.
30 to 70 on launch. That is just ridiculous.
It's terrible. Yeah,
because you may be saying, yeah, 30-70 is playable, 37 is not that bad. And yes, it is not that bad. The thing is, this is
You- it usu-
exponential.
it
Like
usually
what
gets
I
worse,
said
yeah.
on private servers, this fits here too. When somebody, when it is perceived that a faction is dying, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Everybody's
Mhm.
gonna go horde.
Yep. Everybody's gonna
And
go horde.
I'm trying to address Apollo right now on this. When I talk about this, please try to do something about it. I don't know, get an incentive, give free transfers from Horde to Alliance. Please do something about this faction distribution, because it is only gonna get worse if you don't do nothing. I don't know what it would take for people to move to Alliance. I don't know what it would take to incentivize people to go Alliance. But if you do not do nothing, a month from now, the Alliance is gonna be dead.
Yeah.
Okay,
It will be.
and I am not concerned. Whatever happens, I'm gonna adapt and thrive. Like I don't care if I gotta reroll Horde. That's like what, 5 days of gameplay. But for the health of the server, Apollo 3, I beg of you, like figure something out. I know you can do something. Like
Yeah, it's sad that they can't. I mean, it's not. You'd think that they could. That they could easily just put some incentives in there to get people to go Alliance, but I don't know what's going on. Anyways, I'm gonna stop the stream here. Just because I want to check in on my wife, see how she's doing, and I will catch you guys later. Yeah, I have to go to work tomorrow, so you guys are having a good night. And this server, I mean, it is concerning that the faction split is not as good as as we'd like. I mean, if you go here, it claims right now. Yeah, see, it says right now it's 70-30. I mean, look at that 70. I thought it said 60. I thought it said 65-35 earlier today, but right now it's saying 70% Horde, 30% Alliance. It just says it's been up for 6 hours and 20 minutes, which I don't know about that because I can't seem to get in right now. But and there's also a Discord. Yeah, I'm not sure if you've seen likewise to my post. Anyone else stuck over 2 characters? Yeah, Apollo one loads characters fine, but I don't want to play that. Yeah, so some people can't log in, so people are having issues. Yeah, people are having issues currently getting into the server, so something's going wrong with it right now, and I don't see. Yeah, I don't know. The problem with private servers is if they don't like really try to maintain that faction balance, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work out. You've got to do something. I like the private servers that just put the server lock, the character lock on. I mean, I've seen it on Final Fantasy. I've seen it on other MMOs where, if one faction starts to grow a lot bigger than the other, you just lock it out and say, you know what, you can't create any more Horde because it's already 60-40 Horde. And you just say, you know what, you just can't do it. And that forces people to have to create alliance. Then when the alliance gets back to close to 50-50, then, or even like if it's like you just set it like a threshold, the threshold would be 60-40. Once it's 60% or more Horde, you lock it. And then once it gets down to like say, back under 60% Horde, then you unlock it. And it gets back up to over 60% Horde, you lock it again. You just prevent the faction balance from ever getting bigger than like 60-40. 60-40 is manageable. When you get 70-30 or even worse, 80-20, 90-10, it just becomes, a nightmare for, one faction to be so heavily outnumbered. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Hope you guys have a great night, and peace out, man. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.